How's it going, everybody? Albie45 here. I got another handgun to share with you. You can see by the box here what it is. It might surprise you what's on the inside, but then again probably not, because I'll probably put it up in the title of the YouTube video. So anyhow, this actually is not mine. As a lot of you probably know, I recently purchased myself a GSG 1911-22 pistol, and I brought that pistol home, and my wife showed a lot of interest in it, other than the weight. She still didn't like the weight, being 34 ounces. And I started doing some more research, and well, I find Sig Sauer has got a 1911-22, and they have it listed as weighing 18 ounces with magazine on their website. That's also the weight that Bud's Gun shows on their website, but Bud's gets their information, I'm sure, from Sig Sauer, blah blah blah. So I get pretty wound up about it, and I decide to buy my wife a Sig Sauer 1911-22. I'll tell you, me as usual, I tried to find one locally, couldn't do it. Nobody had one. I went out of town, like about up to 70 miles out of town. Nobody had one. My wife's birthday is Monday. I needed to get it obviously by Monday, so I ended up ordering it through Bud's Guns. Bud's actually did not have a super fantastic price on this. I mean, it was right in the ballpark, but it wasn't, like lots of times you can find their stuff, quite a bit cheaper. But this wasn't. But it's okay. It's alright. So, I like to support my mom and pop gun shops. I actually asked 2 of the shops in town if they could order one and have it, like, the next day or 2 days later at the latest. And one of them actually laughed at me and said, no dear. She said, I've had 3 of those and they've all sold, and they're an allocated handgun, so I can't get them till my distributor gets them. So, and I don't know when I'll be able to get them. So Bud's had it. This is that OD green. I hope this shows up good. But this is the OD green. You can get this in black OD and a PTFE. I'm not real sure what PTFE stands for. But I'm going to give you a little bit of education. I gave myself an education. If you look at this gun looks an awful lot like a GSG. So I got a wild hair and I called Sig Sauer early this last week. And I talked to one of the guys in their technical area or whatever, and I had 2 questions for him. Number 1 question was, I said, does GSG make this 1911-22 for Sig Sauer? He kind of hesitated just a little bit, and he told me, yes, they do. So, okay. So I kind of thought so. I said, they look an awful lot alike. The markings on them look alike, other than one says Sig and one doesn't. I said, question number 2 is, as I said, how can Sig have the same gun as the GSG, but yet the thing is 15 ounces lighter? And the guy just kind of sat there. He said, well, I know ours is made out of an alloy material. He said, I can't tell you what it's made out of, but it's an alloy material. He goes, the other one, might be made out of aluminum or whatever, So in my mind, it's like it's no big deal. It says it weighs 18 ounces. I'm going with it. But I was just curious, how'd they shave the weight? Well, I'm here to tell you, they did not shave the weight. This Sig 1911-22 weighs the same as a GSG 1911-22. They are essentially the exact same gun. Only one says Sig Sauer on it, and the other one says that. So anyway, I order the gun comes in, to my FFL Friday afternoon. I go in, pick it up, take it out. I'm looking at it, and I grab it, and I'm like, man, this thing does not feel 18 ounces. I said, this thing feels about as heavy as my other one, you know. So I take it. I go over to my parents' house because I'm going to have my dad do the wrapping because my wife's home. I don't want to, try and bring this in. And I'm over there at my mom and dad's house, and I'm like, that gun does not feel like that it weighs what they say it weighs. Mom says, well, what, doesn't it have a book with it? Would it say? So I went in and looked in the book. The book says 2 pounds, 2 ounces. Boy, you talk about somebody that was not happy. That was me. Because I would not have bought this for my wife had I known that it weighed the same as my GSG. But, well, it's too late now. As you all know, once you buy it, you got it. As it turns out, I'm going to shorten this up some. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't wait. My wife's birthday is Monday. And I browbeat her essentially into opening her presents today. Today is Saturday. Because I just couldn't stand the thought of, having to wait to her birthday to explain what I had done. She got this gun. She really, really likes it. She's hoping she can get used to the weight. I'm hoping she can too. I think that she will. She really likes the coloration. The SIG here has got the double diamond walnut wood grips where my GSG has plastic grips. This obviously, has the SIG name on it. This gun, whenever it was all said and done, my gun I bought at a gun show here local after taxes and everything, and then buying this one, and with my FFL fees and all, this one here actually cost me $7 more than mine did. So even though it says SIG on it, it isn't that much more. I'd venture a guess to say that you could probably find these two guns priced within $10 of each other, if not priced identically, because they are the same gun. I have high hopes for this. Obviously, I've got a video out on my GSG. That thing fired really, really good, and I don't see any reason why this one won't be the same way. Now I'm going to tell you, I actually have not put this on a scale, so I'm going to do that right now, and let's see together. This gun does have an empty mag in it. It is clear. Can't drop the hammer now because it does have a magazine disconnect. Drop the hammer on it. Let's check the weight. .35 ounces. I thought mine was 34.5. 33.5. Put mine on there. I'm probably just being a retard here. I got her by 1/10 of an ounce. 33.4. Probably the grips, huh? Plastic versus nice wood walnut grips. So that just shows that a GSG and a SIG 1911 weigh exactly the same. I don't know, you all may agree or disagree, but I kind of think in my mind that down the road Sig Sauer would be worth more money than a GSG just because of the name. Maybe not, but bottom line is the wife really, really likes it. We're hoping to go up and shoot on Monday, her birthday. I took the day off, so hopefully we'll get some range time with it. We'll get some range time with both of them, and this will function just as well as my GSG did. But that's about it. I mean, I'm not going to get into anything else. I really wanted to point out, in case somebody else is looking and they're thinking that they're going to get a lighter gun. They're not. I look back on it and I kind of feel like a Nimrod. It's like, man, you should have known. They can't shave 15 ounces off of the same gun. But maybe it was just wishful thinking, I don't know. Anyway, Sig Sauer 1911-22 OD. The wife's new 22 pistol. We did order some targets from Action Target. We got a rimfire dueling tree. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun with that thing. Both of us on a little 22 1911 and have a little friendly competition. And I think that she's going to find she's going to be able to shoot more accurately with this than she is her Walther P22, simply because of the length. You know, as you know, your sight radius, your barrel length, it just tends to make aim and hit just a little bit easier than the shorter barreled handguns do. So I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all the new subs. I appreciate the comments. If you all like these videos, I appreciate it if you give them a thumbs up. If you like the channel, I would appreciate a subscription. Take care. We'll see ya. Bye. Alright, this is what I wanted to show you. Whenever I was picking out a pistol for my wife, I relied on Sig Sauer's website. This is the 1911-22. You come down here and go to their specifications and bring this up where you can see all their specs here. Let's see right here? Weight with mag, 18 ounces. Right on their website. So this is a error on SIG's website. So I just kind of wanted to show that. So if you guys are looking at these, the Sig Sauer brand, they're not 18 ounces. You can actually download a PDF this thing will do it. This is an old XP machine down here. Anyway, if you download the PDF, that's kind of like their owner's manual version, and whenever you look at the content in that, it says that it weighs 2 pounds 2 ounces, but yet on their main website page here they have it listed at 18 ounces. So obviously I didn't think to go and look at the PDF file on it to see if this was correct. I look back on it now and it's like, man, you should have known that they couldn't shave 15 ounces off that gun. But I was like, well, I don't know, maybe there is something a little different about it, you know, different materials or whatever. But I just want to show you guys that Sig Sauer says on their main page here that the thing weighs 18 ounces and it does not. So heads up for you. I'm planning on calling Sig on Monday to point this out to them.